The Denver housing market, a hot topic of conversation for a while now. Like most of the country, we have experienced the boom, the bust, and recovery. Last month, we discussed why our housing market is not in a bubble, and today we're taking a look back at 2015 and looking ahead to 16. Here's 9 News anchor Corey Rose.
First, let's take a trip back to 2015. Realtor Wade Perry is joining us. And when we talk about 2015, there's really three things that sum up the year.
Yes, Corey, 2015 can be characterized simply as this. We really didn't have many homes for people to buy.
Right.
There wasn't much available for sale. So it's kind of like the game of musical chairs. As chairs get pulled away, the remaining chairs become more valuable and more in demand. We also had very, very low interest rates, which made homes affordable for people. So we had more and more buyers able to be in the buying pool, fighting for those diminishing chairs.
Right.
Well, when you have not a lot of houses and you have very inexpensive money and a lot of people wanting to buy a house, guess what? The value of those homes is going to go up significantly. So we saw historically low levels of availability. We saw interest rates sitting somewhere between, they went up a little bit from about 3.6 to about 4.1. And in fact, this is a great graphic that shows us the number of homes that were available for sale in December, going back every year from 05 to 16. We were up into the mid 20,000s. Today we're down here into about the 5,000 level. Excuse me, that was my fault. And that is what caused this. The interest rates last year went from about 3.6 to about 4.1. You might say, hey, that's a rise, but it is still about half of the historical average since 1976. Very cheap money, which means a lot of people could be in the buyer pool to drive prices up. Our next graphic will show you what happened here. We watched prices in Denver go from about 330 up to about 360.
Wow.
About 11% overall.
So let's talk about 2016. Do you think it's going to stay the same or change?
You know, that is a great question. I get it all the time. And 2016, our housing market in the general Denver area is going to be exactly the same, but different.
Not confusing at all. Explain.
Exactly. So here's what we're really going to see. We're going to see the number of homes available for sale will remain low. We will also see interest rates are going to remain low. They'll rise a little, but they're still going to be historically low. We will see values rise, but not as fast as we did last year. We do have two wild cards. Right now we have an election year, 2016, and a lot at stake. And we also see something called TRID. We can talk about that in another segment. Transactions are going to take a lot longer than they used to. Overall, it's got a great market in Denver. If you're buying, selling, or both, we still remain one of the most desirable places in the world to live. It's going to be a great year in 2016.
All right. Of course, we always put Wade's graphics and a whole bunch more on our website as well at 9news.com.